Uh-uh. Hey, my babies. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Raya J. And back with another video. In today's video, my babies, excuse me, you cannot be up in this video. I'm talking about something serious with them. In today's content video, my babies, it's like 4 o'clock. I'm late on doing the content videos today. But yeah, I still got to get them done because I do want to upload about 3 content videos for you all tomorrow. So I came up with this idea yesterday, and I just want to give my reaction on, the whole Summer Walker controversy that's going on these days, where Summer Walker said that she is going to quit the music industry. This is her last her first and last, and because of her social anxiety and things like that. And then, y'all know, just yesterday, I didn't watch the Soul Train Awards because I don't have cable. I watch everything on YouTube. So, shout out to the no cable team, okay? Because I'm one of them. Who needs cable when you have YouTube? Anyways, she recently won an award. I don't know if it was for best R&B album. I don't know what it was for. The best single. It was for something, in regards to her music, her artistry. And so she won the award. And I seen today on Wendy Williams, she went on the stage to accept her award. And she basically was like, thank you to Ellen K. something. She said, thank you, London on the track. All right, bye. And she just like turned around and like, I guess her social anxiety was, was triggered really bad at that point in time. And I guess that she just couldn't really push through to even look like, she was handling it and she got it. You know what I mean? So before I even get into everything that I have to say about Summer Walker's social anxiety, I do want to say that, first of all, I'm not writing Summer Walker's DICK because I didn't even know her like that. You know what I mean? And I don't know her, personally. But when she did that song with Drake, obviously that song was lit. So that's when I first was like, oh, Summer Walker, I like her music. She sounds great. And then, recently she put out her debut album. And I didn't even listen to it like when everybody was talking about it and, first, downloading and streaming it and stuff like that. I wasn't even, knowledgeable about her album because I still wasn't even listening to it then. But as people kept talking about it, and I see on social media, like, yo, Summer Walker's album is banging, it's lit. Every song you can play it straight through, like, her and Lennon on the track and whoever else was involved with her project really did their thing, on that on her album because it's so good. So eventually I played the album, and the album is just, it's a masterpiece. Like, y'all know that I love music, and it's literally a masterpiece. Like, ever since listening to it to the first time, I literally bump her album like every day, and because I just love it. It's just that kind of vibe. So yeah, now let's get into all of the controversy in regards to her social anxiety that she has recently came out about. To the people who think like, having social anxiety and just having anxiety period is a joke, and y'all think it's a game, y'all really need to get a grip. Y'all really need to stop playing with mental health. Like, mental illness is real, okay? And that's in regards to whatever mental issues you are having. Social anxiety period, depression, okay, PTSD, PTSD, etc. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. All of that stuff is nothing to play with. Like, people are out here clinically diagnosed with these mental illnesses, and most people are out here walking around and they don't even know that they have a mental illness, like, this is serious. Y'all know how much I care about mental health and mental wellness. Mental illness is so real that this is why people are out here killing themselves, committing suicide, out here shooting up churches, schools. You understand? Fighting in Popeyes over a chicken sandwich. People are out here getting killed over a Popeyes chicken sandwich, messing up each other's cars in the drive-throughs. Okay, this is why this world is in the mental state that it is right now, because our president is sick as fuck. Okay, like we need to wake up and stop it. So in regards to Summer Walker, like I believe what she said about her having social anxiety is real. Who would lie about that? And then she displays it. And then she displayed it all for the world to see when she went up on that stage to accept her award at the Soul Train Awards. We seen how uncomfortable she looked, how bothered she looked. She didn't look, I mean, she looked like, she looked interested, but her social anxiety, you can see, was holding her back. Okay, you can, come on, a person in their right mind could see that this girl is legit going through it. And, it does suck because it's like, dang girl, you just started your career. You just put out your first project. It did numbers. Like, people would kill to be in your place, to be living this dream career. He farted on the news. He farted on the news. Oh God, I'm sorry to get off my point, y'all, but y'all seen that video of the news reporter reporting something, and then he's like he farts in mid sentence, and so people are saying like he's saying he didn't do it. Yes, you did do it. You was like, yeah, and reporting live from come on now. you know that was you. When you gotta stop and push that shit out, yeah, and reporting live from come on now. And try to just keep going on like we don't hear that. That was a big blow, okay? So sorry y'all. That was just ridiculous. But I just get back to the whole Summer Walker thing. I believe her. I'm standing with my sister, and I'm praying for her, because I know that being in the industry is not an easy thing. It's very tough. It comes with a lot of obstacles. It comes with a lot of judgment. It comes with demonic energies. It comes with the Illuminati. And if you're not prepared for that, it will eat you alive. And she says that she's had social anxiety since she was 6 years old. I can believe that. I can believe that. There's so many children that will grow up and think that the way that they are feeling and the experiences that they are experiencing via their childhood traumas is normal, but I'm here to share, my 2 cents on mental illness and mental wellness. We don't have to live our entire lives being in such distress and being, depressed and, suffering from anxiety. I believe that y'all know that I have anxiety. I am clinically diagnosed. No, I do not take any medication for it. I am supposed to be actively enrolled in therapy, but unfortunately I did stop going months ago. And I don't know, maybe some point in the future I will get back into doing my therapy sessions, because therapy is there for us for a reason. It's okay to go and speak to a person who has learned, right, how to listen to another person's issues and struggles and things like that, and first of all not judge us, not look at us no way, hear exactly what we're saying and what we have gone through, and reassure us that we are not crazy, okay, that that our feelings are legit and we are entitled to feel how we feel, and then to let us know that it's going to be okay if we just continue to do the work on ourselves. I believe that, anybody out there who is dealing with any mental illness can can recover. You know, I believe that I will not be suffering from anxiety my whole life. I believe that one day, you know, the Lord, with the help of the Lord, and you know, me doing the inner work that I need to do and the outer work that I need to do on myself, that I will eventually rise above my struggle. Okay, it's not. I can get emotional talking about even my anxiety, and this is why I feel for Summer Walker, because you know, people really think like mental illnesses is a joke. You know, it's, for me, it's not a joke, and I don't want it to be a joke for you all. You know, I'm raising a child and I'm teaching her every day about her energy and, you know, positive vibes and happiness, peace and love, because I don't want my kid to struggle with mental illness. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, I want, even if she does, inshallah, I want her to know her triggers. I want her to, you know, go to therapy, do things that are healthy for your inner being and for your outer world, and you know, always to protect your peace and your energy. And I just feel like more parents should, you know, teach their children about their chakras and good energy and protecting their peace and everything like that. Because this world, y'all raising these kids, you know, and y'all so worried about Jordans and, you know, YSLs and Balenciaga and all this kind of shit. And it's like, are you helping your child do the inner work of their soul? Because at the end of the day, at the end of this life, that's what's important. Not no name brand shit. Because when you die, you can't take that shit with you. That shit ain't doing nothing for you. It's fulfilling a void for a day, for a minute, for a second. And after that, you're back to feeling normally how you feel. Okay, so these young kids are gonna grow up and not know how to cope, how to heal themselves, how to live a better life, improve their lives, and you know, ultimately live a life of better quality, and you know, inside and out, because everything starts in the mind. And if our mind is not right, our life is not going to be right. Come on, are you kidding me? So, you know, I stand with my girl Summer Walker, and you know, like I said, I was only diagnosed with anxiety. You know, my therapist didn't diagnose me with social anxiety, this kind of anxiety. I have anxiety, period on that. And you know, for me, y'all know I always talk about my anxiety in my content videos because it's real for me. You know, first of all, I'm an empath, I am claustrophobic, and I have anxiety. So you put them three things together and you tell me what the fuck do you get? You get me, Raya Jan, a person who cannot be in closed, tight spaces, okay, with no fucking arm room, can't feel like I'm literally dying because I need to get out this tight. I'm talking elevators. I'm talking small spaces in the stores. Okay, I'm talking, you know, being around so many people and I feel like I can't breathe. I don't have no room. You know, everywhere I go, you know, obviously I have to live my life. So obviously I have to go to the grocery store, the movie theater, the beach. I have to ride on airplanes, public transportation and all this kind of shit. But at the end of the day, I can literally feel everybody's energy in a room, in a place, in any surrounding. Okay, even outside walking down a block, I can literally sense the next person's energy walking beside me. Like, first of all, that's empath mixed with anxiety mixed with OCD. I mean, I got OCD too in my house and with my body. You know, I have to stay clean. I keep everything nice and clean and neat around the house. So you mix all of these things together, you have a person that's suffering with claustrophobia, OCD, anxiety, and she's an empath. That's me. And y'all know I be telling y'all that I be sweating, and you know I had to get out of there because y'all know me. Like I like to get in and get. You know, I tell y'all all these things about me because I want you all to know. So do I have social anxiety like Summer Walker? I don't know. You know, but I do know that being around so many people, places that are crowded and, you know, small spaces, I can't breathe. I start sweating. I feel like I want to run the fuck home because I can't deal with it. You know, I have to go pick my kid up from school, from the schoolyard, you know, and all the parents are lining up. Like the best days for me that I love picking Wookie up Obviously I pick her up every day, but I'm saying the best days that I go that I love to pick her up at after school is the days that are raining, or the days where her class comes out like the first class to be dismissed. I love those days, because rainy days, the schoolyard is not packed. We got to go into the school, into the auditorium, get your kid and go. So you could just imagine how that is for me. It's so smooth. You get in, Wookie's class is coming down. I'm like, come on, Wookie, let's go. You walk, the schoolyard is empty, and I walk home nice and smooth. Or the days where I love when her teacher comes out first, because as the time goes on, more and more parents start to come into the schoolyard, and I'm literally like, all right, where's the teacher, da, 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 da. Obviously I'm trying to like stay distracted, like on my phone, listening to music. I do these things because I like the outside world can be a lot. Like a person dealing with anxiety, OCD, an empath, and that is claustrophobic. It is a lot out here in these streets, y'all. But I'm just grateful that I'm doing better than I used to be. I never used to want to leave my house, with the fear that I would have a fucking panic attack just walking to the street, walking to the store, and back home. I literally, it would be a struggle for me to even take my kid to the park, because I know there's so many children running around rampant in the park, then other parents, like, inshallah, and of course, going to the grocery store. The grocery store is never empty. I done tried to go 7 a.m. or late at night. It's never empty. Anytime that I go, it's like, fuck, let me just get my shit and get up out of here before I start sweating and start hyperventilating and like, Wookie, let's go. And Wookie know too, when her mother is like overwhelmed and I need to get up out of there, because I'm like, Wookie, let's go. She's like, mommy, just breathe. My daughter really knows me. She does, man. And so I just want us all to, if you're not educated on these serious mental illnesses that are legit and that are out here and that people are dealing with and people are trying to recover and heal from. And most importantly, people are trying to cope. People are, we have to watch our triggers too, because like for me, like I just said, I just named most of my triggers, the public, the public, MTA, the train, the airplane, tight, small places, crowded places, oh my God. And let's not forget me feeling people's energy. And I have to like channel that shit out, because if I let that shit affect me, it's going to affect my energy. Okay. Like, I just feel you. I feel you, Summer Walker girl. I feel you. Like, if I could give her any advice, if I knew her personally, I would just say to definitely get into therapy, and definitely stop self-medicating if that's something that you're doing to cope, and talk to your people, your family, and your friends that love you and you love them. One thing we can't do is close ourselves off, because we have these emotions and these feelings, and we can't self-medicate. Thank God I don't smoke weed the way that I used to, because I believe that shit made it worse for me. You become numb for a little bit, and then once the high is over, you feeling back anxious and shit. No, I haven't smoked literally in like a year, right? Right, y'all? I don't even know how long I haven't been smoking, because I don't smoke, So, but I think it's like a year. I haven't smoked, and I don't have any plan on getting back, to smoking, because honestly, it just, I did it for so long, and yeah, I enjoyed my time. But like I said, at the end of the day, when it comes to my mental health and my life in general, I never needed to smoke weed. I did it because, it was fun, and, but at the end of the day, I don't want to smoke weed, so I don't. But y'all know me, I do drink my wine, and I have me a drink every time and again, because I'm a grown-ass woman. First of all, I'm a mom, and, we all go through life stress, and sometimes I have a drink. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I would just tell Summer Walker to definitely get into therapy, and definitely to, baby girl, please don't self-medicate, because, everything will feel good and better for the moment. But once that high come down, you're back to feeling anxious and stuff, back to your normal self. And just continue to talk to her friends and family, and let them know how she's feeling, and, and let them in too, because sometimes we can like isolate ourselves from people, because we are feeling just the way we're feeling. Anyways, I think I made this content video nice, and I think I made it nice and smooth. I think it's very efficient and knowledgeable. I think it's very it's filled with a lot of love. And yeah, we 20 minutes in, so I did fantastic. I gotta do homework now with the baby. So I am going to end this content video, my babies. Okay, well, I'll give you 5 minutes to draw, and then we gotta start homework. So yeah, my babies, this is the end of the content video. I love you all so much, my babies. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace and love.